And in our top business story, according to consumer price data released by the Dubai Statistics Center on Sunday, the Emirates inflation rate in May rose to its highest level since May 2009, driven by housing and utility costs. The data showed that inflation rose to 4.7% year-on-year, with housing and utility costs, which account for almost 44% of consumer expenses, jumping 7.8% from a year earlier. The inflation rate was 0.7% higher than the previous month, with food and beverage prices, which account for 11% of the basket, rising by 1.7% on an annual basis. Dubai and Abu Dhabi have been ranked as the 23rd and 33rd most expensive cities to live in, according to Mercer's 2015 Cost of Living Survey. Published last week, the two cities have experienced a significant jump compared to 2014, with Dubai soaring 44 places from last year's position at 67, and Abu Dhabi going up 35 places, 68th in 2014. As per the index, the rise in rankings was partly due to steep increases for expatriate rental accommodations in both cities. Abu Dhabi's non-oil trade grew 11.9% year-on-year basis in March, but it dropped 2.4% to 13.4 billion dirhams from the previous month of February. The Emirates' non-oil trade reached at 1.4 billion dirhams in March, with imports rising 10% to 884 million dirhams. Exports surged 24.9%, or 423 million dirhams, and re-exports climbed 8.5% to 125 million dirhams, according to the latest data. In its monthly report on non-oil merchandise trade through the ports of Abu Dhabi for the month of March, the Statistics Center Abu Dhabi stated that the imports grew due to an increase in the trade of machinery and transport equipment, which was valued at 706 million dirhams, and crude materials worth 273 million dirhams. The value of non-oil exports increased by 24.9%, mainly due to an increase of 706 million dirhams in commodities exports, while the value of re-exports climbed 8.5% during the month, led by an increase of 100 million dirhams in the re-exports of miscellaneous manufactured articles and a rise of 47 million dirhams in the re-exports of commodities. The three main countries of origin for imports were the US, Saudi Arabia, and Japan, while the top three trading partners for non-oil exports were Saudi Arabia, China, and Switzerland. Dubai's property market is likely to drop in value by 10 to 20% over the remainder of 2015 and early 2016, according to ratings agency Standards & Poor's. Its new report on the UAE's property market said that the decline in value is taking place after 3 years of sharp price appreciation and is largely a result of increasing supply. The report quoted readings figures of 20,170 units expected to be delivered in Dubai this year, which is a considerable increase on the 3-year annual average of 11,600 units. Although it expects domestic economic growth to slow markedly in 2015 until 16, as a result of lower oil prices, it adds that the economy is more diverse than in 2009, when property sales were a key source of revenue. Population growth is also continuing at a rate of 5 to 6% in Dubai and 7 to 8% in Abu Dhabi. S&P argues that the major players in the market, such as Aldar Properties, DIFC Investments, Damac Properties, and Emaar Properties, have managed to diversify revenue streams as well as improve their own balance sheets and cash generation. The regional unit of China's State Construction Engineering Corporation has won a $67 million contract to build access roads to the forthcoming Dubai Parks and Resorts site. The contract from the RTA will involve the construction of 2 new ramps to provide access to the site from Sheikh Zayed Road, as well as at-grade intersections from the link road between Sheikh Zayed Road and Mohammed bin Rashid Road. The work will take about 14 months to complete and will be carried out by the company's civil and infrastructure arm. CSCEC Middle East is already carrying out Phase 2 of the Dubai Canal project for the RTA under a 384 million dirham contract, which involves the construction of new bridges across Al Wasr Road and Jumeirah Road to allow yachts to pass underneath. Dubai Parks and Resorts is set to open in October 2016. The 10.8 billion dirhams resort will contain 3 separate theme parks and 1 water park, including the first Legoland theme park in the Middle East, Bollywood Parks Dubai and Motion Gate Dubai.